Hello, lab rats, and welcome back to the city of New London in Frostpunk 2. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tits, why is your overlay so obnoxious sometimes? There we go. What was up with that? Anyways, welcome back to the city of New London. So, where we last left off, we had colonized the old dreadnought to acquire oil for New London. In order to do that, in order to acquire as much as it needs me to get like the generator, to unlock the generator upgrade, I'm gonna need like actual oil pump buildings because just the extraction districts alone aren't enough to produce enough oil. Also, when we zoom in like this, you can see the trail going across the map between New London and the old dreadnought. Eventually, that'll be a skyway. Oh, this scouting mission is done. I didn't even notice. Okay, so what does this say? Whale mine. Multiple pods of whales froze here after being pursued by humanity's last whaling vessels into the freezing harbor. The scouts are amazed at the sight of the massive bodies made pale by the ice. Finally, I found my white whale, the scout commander jokes. No one laughs. Years ago, the captain sent a team with machines to bore through the ice and mine out the whale meat. We can take the machines back to New London to assist our extraction, or send a new team here to finish the job. I think I'm going to take the fucking bulk production efficiency. It's also a current transport here. An old coal hauling crawler half buried in the snow. It appears the transport's navigation devices are tampered with and its charts were inaccurate. Graffiti has been etched into the side. New London leeches. Yeah, we could come and get the coal there later. As it is, we have a slight shortage, but a warmer season is about to begin, and what we really need to do is address our material shortage. Which means probably building the sawmill finally. And we're also going to need to shift some materials over to the old dreadnought, so there's even more materials we need. I'm also going to see about building a heating hub, because now that we've built proper housing blocks, these districts are taking a lot more heat, and we could probably reduce that significantly by building our first heating hub here. Oh, I thought that was unpaused. Oops. Anyways, hi Psychotic Minder, hi Bone Noble, hi Anti-Fashion Action. I also see Tetsuya Rujin as a new follower. Hi. So that won't quite work for the extraction district as well, but it will cover all these. We do have a promise to the Frostlanders to build that sawmill, to build a salvaging factory. Which I'm not sure we'll be able to actually fulfill anytime soon. So we're going to have to get heat stamps from them some... somehow. First, though... let's get that sawmill so we can actually get, because that'll give us a ton more materials. This coal district is running out. Although it still has 32 weeks left. So basically we have 32 weeks until we need a new source of heat. Also, we need to research Blast Foundry. Because we promised it to the New Londoners. I don't remember what we promised it in exchange for. Oh, event. Cutthroat economy, paid essentials. Steward, now that we are charging for essentials, some unemployed families are unable to afford basic necessities. Work goes to the worthiest. If these people were passed up, it's their own damn fault. They should put in the work instead of expecting the city to solve one of their problems, claimed one of the stalwarts delegates. Others are more measured and say we could provide them with a weekly allowance. If we can't offer them work, we will give them a budget. Up to them to use it wisely. What do you think, chat? Should we build a welfare state? Yeah, I don't know what happens if you do this. I assume there's a additional detriment that comes down the line if you don't. Make Keynes proud? Yeah, Keynes. Yeah, let's like allocate an allowance to those in need. Unfortunately, that means we get less money a week. Praise the steward, we can get Billy new shoes. Okay, now we actually have an excess of materials. The Dreadnought really needs materials, and we still don't have enough to send them materials. We need to research the Blast Foundry. We don't have the money to do that. Okay, can I get funds from anyone? I can get funds from the Pilgrims. A small amount of funds. Not enough to research the Blast Foundry anytime soon. Fuck me. Yeah, that's 37 weeks on cooldown. That's 26 weeks on cooldown. This is 8 weeks, 1 day on cooldown. Maybe we could get the money for it from there. But salvaging factory is expensive. It's 180 heat stamps. I could grow better plants than the world champion plant grower. Want to know how? I grow my plants in the frozen wasteland. My plants will be better because they grew in the struggle, which makes them bigger and stronger and better than people giving free handouts in the form of good soil and proper sunlight. My cables are getting in the way of some UI elements. Let me turn them off for now. The stupider cousin of Lysenkoism. Woo, sick people have returned to work. I guess we might as well raise funds right now. And then we can make them a promise. Ooh, fuck, all do maintenance is really good, yes. Oh, the council session is on. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, almost on. Yeah, mandatory crowding. We don't need this, but I can't negotiate, so this is going to get voted down.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
None do maintenance, squalor maxing. Okay, we can actually research Blast Foundry to not piss off the goddamn New Londoners. The Frostlanders are going to be pissed off because we're actually going to fail this promise. Anyways, in the meantime... we can at least send our excess materials there to hopefully reduce the squalor we're getting. Oh, I need guards here, but I don't have guard towers unlocked yet. Oops. Warm season. We can stockpile a ton of coal now. Oh, and this should have way more net oil, yes. There we go. Anticipation fills the air as the first transport of oil is sent to New London. To dream of a future without feeling cold feels surreal. To make it happen, however, we will need to modify the generator to turn this black gold into heat. This will be irreversible. What future we build for ourselves will depend on it. Cutscene time. Chapter 2, Ambitions. This is where I got to on my own. Before starting to stream this game, by the way. People cheer as oil reaches the city. But the question of what it means for our future remains. The years of suffering are coming to an end. Let us improve the generator further and pump oil until the snows of the city melt forever, shout the stalwarts leaders. However, the pilgrims disagree. What stalwarts want is hubris. New London won't last forever. The frost is our reality. We have to embrace it. Venture forth, use oil to settle new homes in the white beyond. So, either we defeat the frost or embrace the frost. First big decision. First big story decision. Well, Rikavi, I assume the idea is to have redundant homes in case one collapses, then there are still others. Let's be hubris incarnate, defeat the frost. Let's do a viewer poll. What do you think we should do, chat? Surely nothing bad will happen if we go full stalwart. Right, everyone wants it, as far as I can see. So let's go ahead and defeat the frost, which is probably what I was going to pick anyways. We first need to upgrade the generator with oil pumps to use the new fuel. Then we must research and further upgrade the generator with surplus injectors to make New London warmer than ever before. Newfound oil can also help us reach previously inaccessible deep deposits which will not run out. We may tap into them for the security of the city. The stalwarts have presented new and radical ideas for research. Also, the pilgrims are extremely unhappy. Oh, this is a promise to the pilgrims, not the Frostlanders. Okay. Oh no, that is for the pilgrims. This is Frostlanders, right? I was confused for a second, but yes, I need to build that to make... the Frostlanders not hate me. But can I raise funds? No, not in time. No, I can. I will definitely be able to raise funds in time. Okay. Oh, but the building won't be done in time, will it? I think it has to actually... the building has to actually finish. Sue Miller, 12, pupil. The rabbit took a watch out of its waistcoat pocket. How come no one shanked him and took it, Are rabbits even real? Gotta ask Miss. Reading's hard, but it's fun and you rarely get cut. Mabel whines it don't help scouts in the Frostland. And how do they read them maps? Is what I answered that tosser. One day I'll write books myself with plenty of sword fights. And no snow. Mandatory school promises a better future for the children of the city. This is also the same girl who is like stabbing people in the street, which is nice.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always in style.
Yeah, here's the generator oil pumps. You grew up in the frost, you're gonna grow up tough and strong like Hamas super soldiers. I'm gonna grant them an agenda to make them a bit less upset with me. Oh fuck, I didn't realize I had the generator still on overdrive. Yeah, we're not gonna build the salvaging factory because we wouldn't be able to do it in time anyways. Instead, we'll build a heating pump. A heating hub as soon as we can. Hi, Alchemist. Group watch of Cube. Neat. Yeah, we can't do the extraction district or the heating district or the food district, unfortunately. But regardless, let's put it here. The pseudoscience of lysenkoism and epigenetics. I wouldn't say there's any real connection besides the fact that, like, Lamarckian stuff, like lysenkoism is derived from, was an entire, like, epigenetics can't really be interpreted as, like, Lamarck being right. Ooh, and my trust fell too. That's not good. I need higher trust. Program war. Stewart, people are increasingly arguing over curriculum taught in schools. Some think we should reduce theoretical knowledge and provide more survival training. We're filling these kids' heads with numbers and useless junk, complained an angry trapper. We ought to take them on a field trips to hunt. Others argue for the opposite. We need to teach children how to think and come up with new solutions instead of perpetuating outdated practices. Focus on science. I thought hypotenuses went extinct decades ago. Right, mandatory crowding. Because I gave them the agenda. I'm not gonna influence this. I don't actually care.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
I need more trust. I aggressively need more trust. I might want to get rid of free essentials and go paid essentials instead. They are decreasing my trust a lot. I have a pending promise for them. Right, I'll do maintenance. Oh, something's finished. 50,000 coal. Oh, this finished. The Royal Navy. We located a wrecked ship lodged on its side, encased in a massive block of ice. HMS Atalanta, barely legible on the aft starboard hull. We were unable to get inside, but we found a jagged hole into the engine room. It was full of coal and not much else. The place made our scouts quite uneasy. We noticed that our compasses were behaving erratically in the vicinity of the wreck. Probably best not to linger here? The wreck of a mighty freighter marked with the colors of old empire. It is the only wreck we see facing away from, and not towards the coast. It seems to have collided with another vessel and partially sunk, but fortunately enough remains above the surface to be salvaged. Ooh, materials outpost. I need more heat stamps to connect that up. We can wait for more heat stamps. Or we can finally raise some funds from the stewards, from the stalwarts. Go through the old dreadnought with the materials you find there. Hi, Jin Boob. And we'll get a ton of materials then.
Help us keep you warm.
Isolated children supported quarantine. Steward their complaints about our quarantine policy. Forced separation from loved ones is difficult for all when they have to go into quarantine. It's especially hard for parents whose children are quarantined alone. One such mother comes to the quarantine facility every day, asking to be allowed in to take care of her son. He's deathly afraid of being alone. He can't cope without me, she pleads. Should we allow healthy parents into the facility with their sick children? Sure, children should never be separated from their parents. Oh, that was 300 workers. Ah! So now we're putting parents above the law. Common sense and science, right? Well, we can always invite more people to the city. Also, we have this heating hub now, which is dramatically reducing our heating demand. Ooh, but we have all the materials from that. That means we can actually finally send over all the materials this place needs. And eliminate the big squalor problem here. They do need more goods. We need more goods here, too. Why don't we expand our industrial district? Another event. A mother sacrifice. Seward, sadly the mother whom we decided to let into the camp so that she could be with her child became seriously ill there, and despite our best efforts, died. Her son will soon be discharged home, where he will be able to mourn together with his father. Oops. Well, it was her decision. What do you think was going to happen? I mean, I didn't expect her to get that ill. Oh, our population grew. Oh, we have a housing shortage again now. Oh, no. We need more housing blocks. We have a lot more workers now, though, so let's just send some more to get the rest of these prefabs back. Well, we managed to get some trust back by fulfilling promises, so... Right? Yeah, we could get mandatory crowding. We could actually push for it now. We also have heat overclocking now, which increases production efficiency for everything, which would be very nice. Oh, we never added food additives. We could appease the pilgrims some by adding forged additives. Oh, we never picked up harvesting funerals. We should do that. Yes, I would like the faster research speed.
came to laugh at you.
Ree, hi! Hi, puppy. Ow. Let's grant the Frostlanders an agenda so they'll vote for harvesting funerals. Your organs belong to the state, bitches.
The proposed has been approved.
69-4, nice. Humanity needs everything it can get, even our organs. They'll cut up father? We won't bury him? We need another housing block. Inside the box thinking. Steward, a young architect came to us with an idea. As we all know, our city lacks housing. What if I told you we could increase it without building any additional infrastructure? He proceeded to unfold a scrap of paper covered in sketches and calculations. I call them crate rooms. What do residents of dense housing blocks really need besides a place to lie down and sleep? With this design, we could provide shelter to way more people. New idea unlocked. Slums. Crate rooms, yeah? This sounds like an efficient way to house more people. Is this where we are supposed to live? I can barely fit in here. Class disenfranchisement unlocked. I might want equal pay. I might actually want equal pay here. Alternatively, I can get asbestos lining. Or save up to get a deep melting drill. Asbestos. Ooh, but I want dutiful youth. Or I might actually get liberated youth, because I've been struggling with trust. And I don't really need percentage of active workers to increase right now. New work model. Interesting. Automated workforce. Oh, this one's highlighted in red. It's a radical idea. I know about that mechanic. This would be nice, but we don't need it right away. I can also get workers' villages and stuff. Is the generator burning oil yet? Yes. Well, no, I need to upgrade it to burn oil. Let's get liberated youth for the trust. What's the logistical tail for a particle beam versus a laser? Ah. That's a hard question. Like, genuinely a hard question to answer. Why are you on prefabs and not goods? Did I accidentally switch you?
Our elderly citizens are encouraged to pre-register their funerals at their local harvesting parlor.
Interesting announcement. Any more safe exploration? The frozen sea. True. Gotta make sure your organs are... the process of your organs being given away is as smooth as possible. Yeah, I'll have to grant them the agenda next time because the agenda is currently fixed. Smoothly giving my organs to Vivi. We still have a slight lack of housing. We also need more food. We're actually getting very close to a colder season, so I think what we're going to need to do is save up for... Or not save up. Oil pumps. Raising money from the people of New London to pump the oil. Also, this fucking district just died. I wasn't even paying attention. Fuck. We had 3 weeks of coal! Oh no! Let's put the generator on overdrive again to reduce demand a bit. Okay, now we have 6 weeks of coal. I wasn't paying attention. Vivi says to the families of dead loved ones. Oh, and this extraction district is done too. All due maintenance. Please vote for this. You want me to enact a heat overclocking? Sure. I wanted to enact that anyways. Okay, I paused at 50 for a while and I was scared it wouldn't pass. Oh my god, we have so many more materials now. Holy crap, we can turn this district down.
A new law is...
Ooh, another event. Like sardines, dense housing block. Steward, despite putting a roof over people's heads, it seems some are not too thrilled about living in crate rooms. We have numerous reports of people fighting over inches of space, trying to wrestle from them from others. Vandalism is a growing concern. I can't stand sitting at home. It's like being buried alive. Add to this the racket from the screaming brats above and the stink from the old hag's cooking next door, and it's a miracle I haven't wrung anybody's neck yet. Is it a frustrated resident? Should we reconsider? We don't have enough stockpiled resources to reconsider. Stiff upper lip. People ought to be grateful we provide them with housing. Okay, now dense housing box increased tension. There was something I was going to go for. Pump jacks, so I can get more oil. Hydraulic pump jack or fracturing pump jack? We have so many materials now, we can actually just go for fracturing pump jack. Hi, Neo. I might get subsidized housing block just to provide an alternative. Oh, I was going to grant agenda, but the agenda is already fixed because I finished a research for a law. Oops. Rally of support. Steward, the stalwarts have begun throwing rallies in celebration of the generator upgrade. Orderly rows of faction members and supporters fill the city squares. Tell them what we rally for. We rally for progress. We rally for the generator. We rally for the city. Their passion is contagious, inspiring others to put in additional effort for the benefit of the city. Contribute heat stamps. Raise some funds for me, please.
The stalwarts
Hi, Blaze.
Of steward leadership. All upstanding citizens are invited to join them.
Tension is at minor. Oh, this finished. Okay, look, we're using our oil now. If we turn overdrive off, we're at minus 15. That will last us 145 weeks. Woo! Yeah, oil is a much more efficient fuel. Especially if you do the oil pump, so it's oil alone. Unfortunately, this coal here doesn't get us anything unless we get coal liquefaction. What is the coolest fact I know? That's a really hard question. I don't think I can give an answer to that, but I can give a cool fact. Did you know that pretty much every appendage on insects is like a readapted leg? Like their antennae are legs, their mouth parts are legs. That everyone that watches Vivi Sims for her? Yeah. We'll also get another salvaging factory here. Ah, they're not happy enough with me to have rallies anymore. Yeah, they're mad at me for building another salvaging factory instead of the factory type they want built. It's the cold season. Why did I get the whiteout tip? I don't see a whiteout on the calendar. Oh. Steward, it was only a matter of time. We had an unusually long streak of mild weather. But now meteorologists are clear. There's a familiar drop in air pressure at higher altitudes. A whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold and the clouds will blot out the sun, impacting our food production. Without shelter, ample fuel, and a stockpile of food, our people will be at mortal risk. We have to prepare. So yeah, we need to get food production up so we can get a stockpile of food in time for the whiteout. Let's build another hothouse. I think we additionally want to expand this food district. Adult vampires can't digest solid foods. They feed on the foods to the larvae, which they will bite and drink the nutrients-rich blood of. Oh yeah! They drink the blood of their larvae. It's whack. Anyways, we are expanding our food production dramatically now that we are aware we need to stockpile it for the whiteout. Liberated youth. Oof, I can't negotiate. We just have to hope this passes. Fuck! That was so close.
The votes are in. The measure fails.
Anyways, we need to grant them an agenda. Our trust is quite high, though, now. Let's also frostbreak to these deposits. Ooh, it got colder.
Soon plummet. Beware.
We really need those pump jacks. We have 30-week supply of oil. Oh, this seems to go up. Loud and clear. Steward, the stalwarts have begun using oil to power a small radio they've attached to their lamps. They claim this will allow them to further ensure the safety of workers and increase efficiency by enabling constant communication. So far, it seems to be working. Managers can report accidents in a heartbeat, spreadsheets can be updated in real time, and foremen can micromanage to an unprecedented degree. The stalwarts are overjoyed. Relations with the stalwarts improve. These radios are great. We can be twice as efficient. I cut out of that before I could actually read it. Fuck. We're now sort of waiting on pump jacks because we really need those pump jacks. We could also stand to build this extra food district. To try and make sure we get enough food stockpiled for the whiteout. Oh wait, they love me. De-radicalize the pilgrims, please. That'll piss the pilgrims off, but it will mean there are less pilgrims and they'll lose their fervor. Woo.
Be proud to be part of a maintenance brigade. Your city thrives because of you.
Whiteout name subbies is stormy, cannot see anything in the snow, correct. Oh, there's the whiteout. Extremely low visibility hurricane winds, the full force of the Frostland. The temperature will drop by 60 degrees C, heat demand will extremely increase, areas under whiteout will be impossible to explore, sites and outposts under whiteout will be cut off. Let's also send our surplus goods here. Also, this region finished exploring. Nomad exiles. These people are shunned by other nomads. They are tight-lipped about exactly what happened. They're willing to integrate with the communities if we let them start a fresh life in New London, so more people can have join us. A fishing trawler. 75,000 food stockpile. Holy shit. A fishing trawler with a full catch is locked in ice. A logbook in the hold suggests the vessel originally hailed from somewhere called Canada, but we have no idea where it has been since. The catch may still be edible if people in New London have strong stomachs. Oh, but it'll make people sick. We've reached the edge of what we can explore along there. Yeah, we need upgrades if we want to explore more regions. But yes, if we desperately need food, we can take that. We're also going to want this food stockpile hub. Things are going pretty well, I think. We're preparing for the whiteout. Meow. Fracturing pump jack is unlocked. We should maybe go for the melting deep drill. Soonish. I don't think we need it yet. We can also improve our hothouses. Also unlock specialized goods factories. Or the upgrades we need to explore new areas, like, say, the survivalist headquarters, or scout, like the survivalist headquarters. Or skyways. Alternatively, we can get workers' housing. Or communal parenthood or dedicated motherhood. I do not like population growth in this game. I find it causes more problems than it solves. I prefer like when you can just invite people to your city. Like there's a ton of people we can still invite to our city, so population growth decrease is not a big deal. And it would help especially as we prepare for the whiteout. A beacon of hope. Steward, our guards have encountered a group of frozen, terrified outsiders at the edge of the city. They speak of stories spreading among the destitute groups scraping by in the frozen wastes. That our improved generator can ensure safety for all, that here people can have a future. It seems New London has become a beacon of hope in the face of the incoming whiteout. There will be more people coming. And just as I was talking about population growth being a problem... Well, I have immigration laws now. We're probably going to allow productive outsiders. I like the slight differences where there's no barrier here. This is just a barrier with barbed wire and no one there looking. And then there's just allow productive outsiders, which shows like a checkpoint. We might have to call an emergency session. Because we have the Frostlanders agenda is coming up next. State-mandated homosexuality. We also need to get heat overclocking for the New Londoners. Allow productive outsiders would be very good. Thespian matriarchy. All right, what did you propose? Forged additives? That's pretty good. This will probably pass. We'll just let the vote go because we can't negotiate, really. Oh my god, just barely. Okay. Man, the council has been in gridlock recently. Oof, our population is soaring. Yeah, we need to get more housing ready. Soon. Switch this over to prefabs. Oh, we never built the pump jacks. Fuck. We never built the pump jacks. Oh, we need so many heat stamps. Who'll give me heat stamps? Who'll give me heat stamps? Will you give me heat stamps? Yes. Right, and now I'd have to send more people here. If I want to build another pump jack. We need to put this back in overdrive. I wonder, can you burn coal here? Or just oil? We really need those prefabs. How do you keep accidentally saying population instead of population? The answer is that it's mostly young people. Not quite as much as a modern developing country, but still. It is leaned towards young people. This is going to finish before the next council, so yes, I will have to call an emergency council.
Worker at tonight's muster.
Justice has no scabbard. Steward, the stalwarts have upgraded the automatons to respond to a specific frequency on their radios. They've equipped the beasts with searchlights and speakers and mounted them patrolling the city to maintain order. The pilgrims believe this is absurd. Someone stole a bread roll yesterday and they nearly leveled the entire district, lumbering after them on those metal wretches. One cried. However, the numbers favor the stalwarts. Crime has dropped considerably. What should we do? Should we allow them to use big robots to patrol the streets? Let's do it. Are they riding automatons? Hold tight, these automatons are slippery. Yeah, we'll have communal parenthood soon. Relationship rotation. With our species on the brink of extinction, we will assign people new partners regularly to maximize childbirth. Government-assigned GF hours. Mandatory marriage. Marriage is the bedrock of society and ensures stable population growth. Thus, we will require all citizens of age to be married. Why isn't this why aren't either of these radical ideas? Why aren't they radical ideas? Mandatory cucking. Every citizen assigned a cuck chair. Victorian era moments. Sir, it's my turn on the wife. The government assigned cook chair. Yeah, I'm just wondering why that one isn't radical. Oh, the whiteout's coming soon, so yes, we definitely need asbestos lining. Also, we can finally build that housing district. We're going to need another dense housing block, too. Oh, we can build the housing block. We'll also need more industry. Let's frost break some space for it, too. Oh, thank God. Okay, the pump check is done. We can send more oil to the city. In fact, this place's stockpile of oil is full, so let's like actually oversend it. This place also needs more materials, though. Over transport capacity. I need skyways. Yeah, but it's prompting me to go get skyways. Why is Ree talking about mandatory breeding programs? Alchemist, because this option exists. Jordan Peterson's dream? Choose one of these communist or fascist options or fuck off. Oh yeah, that bit in Disco Elysium. Hold on, I have a bunch of Discord pings. Let me check what those are about. Choose one. Held cuckold. Yeah. State mandated swinging. See, procreation here is labeled as a radical idea, so I'm scared what the options will be when relationships, when this is not labeled a radical idea. Anyways, we're researching asbestos lining for houses. Communal parenthood. You're the only ones I can give a promise to. Sure, we need a coal liquefaction building anyways.
Hear ye, the proposed law has been approved.
Remember, I'll always be your mother. Yeah, because I'm forcing people to give up their kids to be raised by the state. Surplus injectors, which burns all excess fuel to increase output of all districts by 15%. Look at it. See, like, we're kind of balanced on adaptation and progress and merit and equality, but we're all reason, zero tradition. You. Do that down. We don't need you all fully habited yet. We do need, however, is another industrial district. Alex Jones' voice, they want to steal your kids! They want to steal your kids! I don't remember how Alex Jones talks. Destroy the child. Oh, we need an emergency council session. Overdrive is too fast, but we need an emergency council session. For heat overclocking. This will pass just on its own.
The proposed law has been...
Oh my god, they hate me so much.
A law.
Okay. Build another industrial district. You can switch this back to goods now. A profitable day. First couple were all rags and bones, useless. But then there was this woman with real ruby earrings. Ought to cover the arrival fee, I said. The wife will love those. Next was a bunch of strong fellows. I sent him straight to Elaine's place. She'll wring 'em dry before I get home. Lately, there's been less of 'em. Maybe word's getting around. Gotta take advantage while it lasts. Because I have no formal process for admittal, and some people are taking advantage of outsiders, I see. Asbestos lining! Ooh, heats dispatchers. Also, we can get crop selection. I think we want refurbishing goods factory. Oh, that requires cores. You're a scientist IRL? Coolio. Yeah, I am. I'm a bioinformaticist. I work with computational analysis of like genomic and epigenomic data. Let's get that material stockpile hub and get some reduced workforce requirement. What's this? Automaton patrols? Seriously? It's all bloody well and good for the stalwarts. We got the thief. Caught him on the run. You're welcome. Gee, thanks a million, chaps. Glad I've got my stolen chocolate bar back. Fat load of good it'll do now me that you've decimated my goddamn shop in the process. Which shelf should I put it back on? The one lying under a heap of rubble? Goddamn fucking loonies. Hi, Pistol. Qualified immunity for automatons. I'm wondering at what point I should start working on trying to get these laws passed. Ideally, I would do it when I have high tension. Oh, disease is getting high. Oh, disease is getting really high. I need hospitals. Okay, I need hospitals soonish. We have good enough trust. Let's rush researchers. What do you want for promises? I will not research dedicated motherhood or mandatory marriage. I might do mandatory crowding. Dr. Blarkey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, let's do mandatory crowding. Mandatory cuddling for warmth. Yeah, and considering that, like, the houses I gave people in my dense housing blocks are already, like, capsule hotels. Oh, this is almost running out of materials. Let's start frostbreaking over here. You know, I didn't even realize I had a random housing district over here. I probably should have built this next to that instead of, like, over here. In fact, maybe I'll demolish that one and build another one over there. Wait. I never built into this crevice. So let's actually frost break here so we can build straight along the crevice. Mandatory crowding. This is not popular. But we can get enough if we make a promise to the New Londoners. Well, we already got Blast Foundry, so let's get Advanced Blast Foundry.
The votes are in.
And now we have massively increased housing. So yes, we can get rid of this housing district.
People of the city, your council has voted.
We can also get rid of this housing district that's just sitting out here. Oh god, our population's about to grow. We do need another housing district. Okay. So let's start building along that crevice like we were intending to. So this one is one we promised to do. However, we promised to do carrion coal liquefactor first. We need 100 for. Let's raise some funds from the New Londoners. Then we can get carrion coal liquefaction. We'll give it to the Pilgrims to help increase their relations just a little bit. Our population has grown. Oh no. Well, this will be built soon, so they'll have most of the housing they need. In fact, go ahead and get started on the other housing district that'll accompany it. Once we do a bit more frost breaking for space. We have an event here. Intruders. Stuart, a group of strangers has arrived at the old dreadnought. They call themselves the Wanderers. They seem to be a nomadic tribe or whom this wreck was a pilgrimage site. When they learned their tombs were destroyed, they were furious, clenched jaws the only sign of outrage. As we've taken their camp, they ask we at least provide a stockpile of oil that will enable them to survive the White House. They seem desperate enough to be a threat. 30,000 oil? So I guess we need to build a fuel stockpile hub?
We have once again.
And stop exporting all the oil. Or at least get another fracturing pump jack. Yep, and more housing along the crevice. I'm not sure the stockpile of food is nearly enough. Let's build another bio-waste hothouse in this district. Does each of those produce like a bunch of food? Our disease is already quite high, which we really need to do something about. We also need to build another extraction district for materials because this one is going to run out in 33 weeks. But we have a big stockpile, so it can wait a bit. Once this finishes stockpiling for the whiteout, I'm going to send the extra oil over. Dude, relations with the pilgrims have become unbearably tense. They see your current efforts as utter folly and spit on the ground whenever you enter the council. If there wasn't a whiteout at our door, we would be out there with our fists held high, dragging the city to a halt until you finally start to see reason. They warn, we can ignore them for now, but we may consider placating them before the weather. Yes, I can I'd be queuing up way too much research. No, I'll have to ignore them. Family values type criticism. Ooh, our trust is getting really low. We lose the game if this goes to the bottom, by the way. Okay, we got trust for meeting that demand to get carrying coal liquefaction. We have research advanced foundry as a demand, but however, we really need hospitals. You know what? I'm telling you to pull emergency shifts. I don't care that that makes my trust go even lower. I'm not sure the oil will fill fast enough otherwise. Okay, I can't put this generator on overdrive.
To the person or person who keeps smearing feces on the steward's portraits, enough.
Oh no! Right, this will raise trust. Build another sawmill? I can do that easily. Or build another biowaste hothouse. Yes, I was actually planning on that.
The eyes have it.
Liberated youth, which will increase my trust. A bit.
People of the city, your council have voted.
Oh, district where went up? You repair the district. Build another biowaste hothouse.
Don't shoot! I'm with the science team!
Arathema Silver, thank you for the prime sub. How big do particle beams have to get in daylight stars? If it can do if a particle beam can do damage to something, it can cause acute radiation syndrome. It does not take much energy to cause it. We need advanced foundries. I can't raise funds from you yet. Can raise funds from you. ARS for the user or bystanders. It would be very difficult to cause ARS in the user or bystanders. If you're designing it properly, at least. The outsiders. Stuart, it seems some of our citizens are profiteering from outsiders trying to get into the city. We caught smugglers with a freezing and disoriented group of people. When warmed, fed, and questioned, they spoke of grim reputation our city has among survivors in the area. Yeah. We'll set rules for entry. We'll have to do that during the next council session. Frostlanders are happy because we built the bio-waste hothouse. Oh, now I don't have enough materials. Well, when the whiteout comes, we'll shut off a lot of the bio-waste hothouses. We're only running them so hard right now to stock up on food and stuff. I should also import more food here. I don't think they can use coal, actually, so yeah. Yeah, import a bunch of food here. That's so low. Wait, why did you drop so low? What the hell? Right, we need hospitals. I'll go ahead and grant you the agenda for the next council. We might need to wait a bit to regulate outsiders, but...
Please do not be scandalized by the liberated youth's behavior. Their experiments pave the way for a brighter future.
Okay, so we have a hospital now, which is reducing our disease a bit. What did you propose? City development effort? This is already supported. I'd have to negotiate to get them to not do it. Which I can't really. So, yep, it's passing.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
The Frostlanders are very upset because that removed the law they wanted. I promised them a long time ago. I'll promise to research heat recycling to them. That'll be useful during the whiteout. Let's put the generator into overdrive so we can store up more oil. Because the whiteout is soon. This is done storing up. We can take them off emergency shifts. And we can start sending over more oil. You can be taken off prefabs. We have plenty of prefabs. Oh, this is almost out of food too. Desperate mother. Steward. Steward, a woman was arrested for breaking into a city nursery. For breaking and trying to steal a baby. She claims it was her own. There is no evidence it's her child, as all newborns taken from their mothers are assigned new names. I just know it's him, the woman insists. I recognize his cry. She has garnered support from people who deem the law too extreme. They think communal parenthood should grant biological parents visitation rights of their offspring. Give biological parents visitation rights. My trust is back up to tolerated. This won't finish in time. I need to rest research if I want to finish it. Steward, the mandatory crowding program is creating problematic living situations. Thought it grand to move into such a big house, said a single mother of three. But our housemate's a strong man with a harsh temper, and, well, me and the Weens live in terror now. Their housemate merely claims he merely disciplines the children. We could vet family compatibility when crowding, though that would hinder the program's effectiveness. Yes, we'll have to do that. I really need to appease them. I'm going to have to rush researchers again if I want to finish in time. I got an achievement for double starting research speed.
Please, be patient with our teaching hospital residents. Mistakes are part of the learning process.
Oh my god. Oh, they fucking hate me. I really need to finish some of these promises. Oh, we got a ton of... Why did we get so much trust all of a sudden? Hey, we have all needs cared for. We just have disease as a problem. We should build more teaching hospitals. Avant-garde. Steward, ever since we've introduced the liberated youth gatherings, groups of young people have started forming around the city. One such group, calling themselves the Captain's Vanguard Collective, has come with a request. Wildflower, Tin Man, Zeke, and I melded our minds and bodies together during the local gatherings, said one. We want to make beautiful art to celebrate this and praise the city for bringing us together. They want to erect a striking monument that will raise the city's and your esteem in people's eyes. They only need some resources to make it happen. I'll pay for it. Oh my god, it's 8 heat stamps? That's a polycule of artists. Okay, let's hope that's temporary. Also, fuck, our population is about to grow again right before the whiteout. No! Stop growing! Sure, I'll grant you the agenda next. In order to get a lot of productive outsiders. But what if we want to grow?
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates takes effect.
Okay, it did give me a bunch of trust again, though. Yes, I'm going to need new housing.
A new law takes hold.
Oh, that brought the relations up to favorable. Oh, thank God. That's going to help my trust so much. We got another teaching hospital. I think we want to get subsidized housing as a counterpoint to dense housing too. Because our dense housing is increasing disease a lot and also tension a lot. Expand that one too. Because our population is about to grow and we need extra housing. God, it's gonna grow right before the whiteout. That's gonna be so unfortunate. Do crop selection. We are now out of materials in that district, which means we can disassemble it. Frostlanders demand vote on heat recycling. Steward, the Frostlanders have just drafted the heat recycling law. Our customary practice would be to hold a vote on it at the first opportunity, but another group has already been given the right to set the agenda. The Frostlanders graciously agreed to forgo their customary research privilege, but trust you will grant them the agenda in the near future to compensate. Okay. Oh, we're so far behind on housing.
Newcomer outsiders, be reminded. To maintain your residency rights, you must remain productive at all times.
As much as an additional dense housing block is likely to cause problems. And go ahead and build a heating hub here too. Oh, this is on overdrive too high. Okay. The stockpile is pretty full. So hopefully we'll be able to make it through the whiteout. Oh, there's an event over here. The nomads have placated. Steward, the nomads have collected the promised oil. They were clearly in haste. They took great care to avoid the sight of the graves we desecrated. They siphoned the oil into a wagon to take back into the Frostland. They recalled how they had succeeded against all odds in gathering food to outlast a whiteout out in the spot. They left with seemingly kind words. All is forgiven between us. Their shelter is now your shelter. Our graves are now your graves. There's another event here, too. Stewardship unveiled. Steward, the Captain's Vanguard Collective has unveiled its monument. A tangled knot of metal studded with what appears to be dismantled toys. It now sits in the Council's entrance chamber and has already garnered much praise. Whatever it is, it's damned impressive. Fills me with pride, says one passerby. That gave me trust. All right, what did you propose? Mass-produced goods. Oh, that's going to get rid of durable goods. I was worried about exactly this. And I have too many promises to negotiate. So this is going to pass.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Look, that made us actually worse. Have less goods to go around. You fucking morons.
A new rule enters into force.
Repair this. By your leave. Steward, the pilgrims have decided to send their strongest travelers out before the whiteout to search for the surrounding area for supplies. With their parkas as their shield, they intend to walk the Frostland unscathed. United under one tent and guided by their prophet's visions, they don't appear to be asking. I'll supply their journey. Okay, that saved a lot of heat over here. Frostpunk a bit more room for stuff. Might as well. We have a bunch of excess heat stamps, so fun projects with the pilgrims to make them hate us less. You remind me to hydrate, Leonix. We have a brief former season preceding the whiteout. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I'm nervous about the whiteout. I don't know exactly how much heating demand is going to go up. I'm trying to think of what next. We should probably get watchtowers. Let's get patrol watchtowers because I don't want the heat demand on them. And we have plenty of workforce. If anything, we have too much workforce. We have so many fucking people that we don't need when there's a fucking whiteout coming. We have too many people anyways. That's a bleak decision I just made.
Do not waste time on repairs. A new model is safer than a repurposed one.
We need to get durable goods back. Because fucking mass-produced goods is so much worse. We have too many people anyways? Yes. Yeah, I just had them, like, you know, euthanize the terminally ill. It decreased disease a lot. The pilgrims still hate me. The whiteout is here, as terrible as ever. We must rug up tight and do our best to survive. Will last for 24 weeks. I did give them some supplies. Will last for 36 weeks.
I came to laugh at you.
Lorelei VT, hi! You came in at just the most dramatic point in the game. Hi! Thank you for the raid. So let's take some stock. The whiteout is set to last. Anyways, if you've never seen me before, my name is Vivi. I'm a mad scientist VTuber. I like playing strategy games, horror games, and RPGs, but mostly just any sci-fi game that strikes my fancy or gives me an excuse to ramble about science on stream, because I also happen to be a scientist in real life. So this is... Each of these is 10 weeks, so 30 weeks? We probably have enough food and oil. Oh, we don't have quite enough oil. We can wait a bit and put the generator on overdrive. The trade route is surprisingly not shut down. So if we get skyways, we can maybe connect this back to the city. Thank you for the follow, airwaves, and therefore import more oil. Oh fuck! Wait. Yeah, these aren't really producing any food anyway, so you can shut off the bio-waste hothouses. Which will mean our food won't last quite as long. But our oil stockpile will last longer. Okay, thank God. What do we research next? Skyways. All right, we can also build the carrion coal liquefactor. To turn some of our coal into oil. That will help too. Oh, God. We have a carrying coal liquefactor. Then we therefore have a bunch more oil. Yes, okay, we have 45 weeks of oil, even with those hothouses on, now that we have the carrying coal liquefactor, turning some of our coal into oil. They want to vote on heat recycling, which is a very narrow margin. So we got all of the New Londoner delegates to oppose it. That would be 6 additional delegates, which would be enough to swing it definitely against it. Just that very thin margin. However, heat recycling is probably a good idea to have during this whiteout. Even though normally I'd prefer the alternate policy.
The proposed law has been approved.
Our heat demand is further decreased. We have to breathe filthy air inside our homes. Oh no.
A new law is in effect.
That means we can actually turn on more of these biowaste hothouses again and get more, and even though they're not producing that much food, they can help our food stocks a bit. Yeah, okay, our population doesn't like grow pretty much at all during the whiteout. That's good to see. Because if it had grown during the whiteout, that would be catastrophic. Skyways are proposed. Okay, I can't build those during the whiteout. Oh, I see. Okay. Unfortunate. We do need another sawmill. We're gonna frost break some space there for it. For an expansion to the extraction district there too. Imagine being sent out to Frostbreak during this whiteout. Next council, we're going to have to try and get durable goods back so we can actually have our goods demand satisfied. Oh yeah, we're letting our industry sit idle for a bit, but soon we should be able to get a refurbishing goods factory, which will let us get more, um...
Evacuated outpost workers. Report for rescue duty at once.
It is 90 degrees. It is negative 90 degrees Celsius. That is colder than the coldest temperature recorded on Earth. In all of known history. In all of history. Jesus Christ. Yeah, a bit chilly out. Oh, God. I think people are going to go hungry for a bit. Near the end of the whiteout. Ooh! I can do conservative treatment or... Yeah, lowest was like 89 degrees, I think. Thought correction prison. Prison with therapy wings, utilizing innovative methods to cure criminals from their impulses and rehabilitate them as functional members of society. Punitive prison. Alright, we can also get hubs. Yeah, shows recent events in like the thing at the bottom. Freight docks. Oh, new work model. Machine attendants. Machines will take over the burdens of... Yeah, this is a radical idea. Machines will take over the burden of work from humans. Workplaces will be optimized for machines, with workers relegated to maintenance roles. Which significantly decreases workforce requirement, which is unnecessary. Automated workforce. Automated workforce factory. Plant then manufactures advanced machines that can assume control over operations in any facility. I'm trying to think of how best I can weather the whiteout. Oh, this increases trust. Unfortunately, nothing that reduces food demand. I know there's a very funny equality one, if I had more equality. That you can just, like, not produce any food. In the meantime, that should help our food stocks last longer. Yeah, if it wasn't Durek including wind chill in the first game, then you'd end up with a point where, like, where, like, CO2 would start freezing out of the atmosphere, which would cause, like, an irreversible cold trap process that results in the loss of most of the atmosphere. All right, let's get durable goods back. Or we can get forged additives, or chemical additives. Forged additives would be nice if it weren't for the fact that we're doing a whiteout, which doesn't help. They want me to put heat overclocking back in practice? That's fine. We actually have enough heat. We can do that.
The eyes have it.
Oh, hey, the pilgrims no longer hate me. Okay, we have more goods now.
Council has voted.
What do we want to research? What do we want to research, chat? We're having trouble with disease, so let's get emergency medical hubs. But even though it's a whiteout, we don't have any trouble with cold. That's notable and growing. Okay. Those left behind, the whiteout. Steward, over the howling winds of the whiteout, the pilgrims have accused the stalwarts of indoctrinating pilgrim children into their youth program. Since the other pilgrims left, kids began leaving for the stalwarts in droves. Pilgrims assert that the stalwarts are trying to swear the children into their ranks before their pilgrim mentors return. But the stalwarts maintain that these children have been abandoned, left adrift with no role models to guide them. I lost my daughter last winter, one stalwart says. When I spoke with Abigail, well, it was like talking to my little girl again. What should we do? I will not punish altruism. These children had been abandoned. And the pilgrims are mad at us again. We'll probably have to kill off some terminally ill people again. Oh, our trust is super high. Disease is stable and notable. Tension is getting very high. Let's build a watchtower to get rid of some crime. We can turn this on too, even though it won't help too much. We might be out of food at the very end of the whiteout. Briefly. Oh, squalor is getting really high here. I need to get the squalor reduction building. Get that fuel stockpile up. Temporary cannibalism might be no solution. Maybe. Time to research Soylent Green. As I recall, that is actually a radical idea in this game. To like make shit from people's corpses. To make like food from people's corpses. Repair that. You build the emergency medical hub here. I prefer corpse starch myself. Oh my god, the whiteout's almost over. Man, we already have like crate houses, and then we pushed mandatory housing to cram even more people into them. If you can think about that. Right. Oh, right. We need the squalor reduction buildings. Moss filtration tower. I'll give it to the pilgrims so we can get a bit of relations with them. Ooh, greatly decreased from that. Well, it went up to severe, though.
An extreme wind burst is incoming. Shelter in place.
They were probably gonna die anyways. We can return to heat overclocking.
The proposed law has been
Ooh, they're really upset.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
Come on, it's only 371 people out of the 18,000 in our city. It's not that big a loss. The whiteout is almost over. Oh my god. Only a few days. Nine more weeks of fuel, 6 more weeks of food. It's over! I'm going to deactivate the district because we don't need it. We don't need that much food. Yeah. We survived the whiteout! Whiteout's still a threat. Chapter 3. Ice turns to steam as the whiteout wanes, but it's clear that we are far from keeping New London warm forever. The whiteouts are not gone. What will we do if the horrors of the whiteout years return? Asked the stalwarts. If we want to withstand them without fear, we must improve the generator even more, and that will require a great deal of cores. Dozens. We only know of one site with so many cores. The metal roots of Winterhome's ruined generator. Chapter 3. Return to Winterhome. Ara ara. Past the gorge in the Cursed Valley lies the failed city of Winterhome. Our scouts have avoided the ruins for years. Yet without its cores, we cannot upgrade the generator to its full potential. We must reach for Winterhome and chart the area around it. But why is my UI different? Why do I not have the heat overlay? Did something break? That's so strange. Where is it? Where's my heat? Where's my heat meter? Oh, fuck. I messed that up. I expanded the wrong district. Oh, well. In that case, I will need to reduce the risk from exploration. I wonder what happened to those pilgrims. I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Pressure point, Winterhome. Steward, a handful of desperate pilgrims gathered in front of the generator earlier today. One spoke to the gathering crowd as they painted themselves in oil. She detailed a different plan for Winterhome, one that would breathe a second life into this cursed land. We cannot destroy Winterhome from its cores. We must settle it. We must adapt. This is our last chance to make you hear us, Steward. So we must be loud. And with that, they set themselves alight. Rescue teams were able to save the would-be martyrs, but our people are clearly shaken by the immolation. The stalwarts urge you to get ahead of the narrative before people are swayed to their cause. What should we do? Ignore it. Night-night, Thorier. I didn't want to give the pilgrims fervor. Okay, build that moss filtration tower. So we can turn that down because we have excess housing. It's gonna get really cold soon. Alright, since the whiteout is over... No, not trail, skyways. Oh, I need 100 heat stamps, okay. Ooh, we don't have enough food anymore. Turn on this district. But leave its production quite low. Because for now, we don't need to stockpile too much food. Yeah, our squalor is diminishing now. We also need to diminish squalor over here because it's quite high. I need more work first, though, for that. Which do you recommend for children and printers? It's been too long since I played Frostpunk 1, if I'm going to be honest. So we really need Survivalist Headquarters once that completes. Heat stamps. Pilgrims suggest action. Steward, we're struggling with heat stamps. A group of pilgrims have come forward with an idea how to solve it. We should build at least one salvage factory. You sure? I'll promise to build a salvaging factory. But first, Survivalist Headquarters. Scout training. Let's get Pathfinder Scouts to further decrease territory threat level. I love the look of like the city in the crevice there. We should also get deep mining drills soon, especially because this food district here is about to run out. People are stealing moss from the towers! Oh no, there's a protest. Pilgrims protest. Steward, the pilgrims have taken to the streets in protest against a growing dependence on oil and the generator. We cannot stand by and let the stalwarts further bind the city to a single point of failure. We kept silent as the whiteout endangered us all, but no more. They evidently feel they have no further recourse to make their dissent known. They've deployed their tents in the middle of the district, joining them together, blocking production lines. I really don't want to do either of these things. I really don't want to do either of these things. I'll try raising their relations. Production is halted in all affected districts. For every 1,000 of their supporters, they will spread to another one over time. That's not good. Can I get guided voting passed? Yeah, no. Instead, grant agenda. They'll get to decide what we're doing. They want to do heat recycling. This will probably fail on its own.
Hear ye, the nose have it.
They're shutting down a housing district, too. Raise funds from the stalwarts again, build that salvaging factory. Stalwarts begin rallying. Rally. Bursting with supports. Woo! Yeah, please contribute more heat stamps. Mixed signals. Have rallies and protests in the city at the same time. Steward, the Pilgrims' protest has terrified many in the city. Many are calling for a response from the council. The captain limited the steward's powers, but he couldn't have foreseen their dissent. Maybe the time has come to increase our leader's authority for the safety of the city. Let us see what the people suggest. Heating recycling again? What? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Okay, if we increase their trust just a bit more. Oh my god. Pilgrims take over another one. They destroyed the teaching hospital. Fucking hell! Okay, I'm gonna use promotion. And I'll make them another promise. Yeah, sure, conservative treatment works. Oh, they shut down the research institute. Fuck me. All right, all right. Yalk? What are your thoughts on Robot Lizardmen? Not created by IBM, she specified. I have no idea what you're talking about even. Oh, and because they shut down so much, our housing sucks. Situation sucks. How you feel about fucking Robot Lizardmen? They sound pretty attractive. Okay, I'm too tired to figure out how to resolve this shit tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. We can deal with the protests and shit next week. Oh dear God. All right, let's find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. Oh, fuck. This is stuck. Eh. Let's go ahead and raid Orange is Orange. By the way, I have a Discord. If you didn't know, you should join it. Click the link. It's in the chat. And anyways, we're raiding Orange is Orange. So, I will see you all tomorrow when I'll be playing more Helldivers. Good night, everybody.